The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Brazil against Mexico. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
So the two starting lineups. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Javier Hernandez, or Chicharito as he likes to be known, I'm going to go for him because his energy is infectious, and that makes him so hard to defend against because he's constantly on the go and he can pop up anywhere in the box.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Herrera. Who's going to make this theirs? That's offside. Yes, it is.
Just a little more precision, and that longer pass and run in behind will come off very nicely. The understanding is very good, but the execution can't quite match up. Not yet, at least.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Paulinho. And it's Neymar. Neymar with a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Now it's Neymar. Neymar with a shot! Superb goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Ochoa did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Brazil have an early lead. Good start. Neymar. Coutinho tries to get it forward quickly. Guardado goes long and forward. Philippe Coutinho pushes it out wide. Plays it out to the flank. Aimed long and direct. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Goes direct to the front line. Herrera. And it's Hernandez. Danilo. It's a loose ball. Vela. Now it's Hernandez. Raul. He's gone long. A long decent ball, but not especially accurate. Guardado, aimed forward. Now it's Vela. Thiago Silva pumps it upfield. Spoon forward. Herrera pumps it upfield. Thrust towards the front line. Chance! He's away! It's a goal!
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Mexico grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And it's Neymar. It's come loose. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Jean Miranda. Marcelo tries to switch the play. Now it's Willian. Vela comes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Raul tries a through ball. Guardado passes it through. Timely intervention. João Miranda boots it upfield. And it's Vela. Vela plays a clever pass. Looking to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure, he needed to stick it away and he knows it.
Looks like a good ball through. Danilo positions himself well and cuts it out. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Herrera looks to slip it through. It's gone for a throw-in. Played out to the right. He's made sure that that won't get through. Vela. Thiago Silva tries to locate someone up front. What a throw in. Who's going to make this theirs? Big chance here! Marcelo. It'll be a throw-in. Halfway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's the chance to counter. It's gone a long way up and away. Casemiro, great challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. Gets it back. Neymar. Paulinho. Vela. Out wide to the right. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Played out to the right. Philippe Coutinho tries a long pass towards the front. Herrera pushes it out wide. Now the pass. Vela. He's had a shot! It's broken loose. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Superb from Javier Hernandez. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Mexico go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Defence has got rid of that. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Oh, he's found him in space. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Neymar. He's gone out for a throw-in. That's not going to find its target. Vela battles to win it back. Tries a through ball. Raul. Big chance! One-on-one! He scores! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Raul versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Mexico take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Plays it out to the flank, and that's not going to reach. Aimed long and direct. And it's Hernandez. Herrera. Oh, great ball! Oh, he's broken through. And more, and more, and more! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Mexico blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Jean Miranda. Danilo. Willian. Going full steam down the flank. Crossed in. Who's going to make this theirs? It's the route one option. And it's Neymar. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to...
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Herrera. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good clearance now, can they make something of it? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Tries to get it forward quickly, hoists it high. Now here's the through ball. He's had a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then.
Raul. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Guardado. Thiago Silva does well to read it and intercepts. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Willian. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Casemiro pushes it out wide, and he's being judged offside.
Oh, I tell you, only just. He was well spotted.
And it's Raul. Now it's Willian. Cuts it out. Vela. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Herrera. Philippe Coutinho pumps it forwards, and it's Neymar. Neymar. Well, it shouldn't have ended like that. It's a shame, everything was really looking good.
Just when it was all looking a little promising too, he miscontrols as the counter-attack seemed to have good momentum. He's just got to shake it off now and put it down as a rare slip-up.
Neymar. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Spoon forward. Paulinho. On a strong run down the right. Tries a header! Oh, outstanding save. Hernandez. Looks to slip it through. Crunching tackle. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. And it's Herrera. Chipped through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Played in with accuracy. Well, that's where he wants it. Danilo gets it back. Lobs it in gently, and it's the goalkeepers to claim.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Vela knocks it towards the front. And the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Passes it through. Herrera has a swing at it! It goes to show he is human after all.
I thought the keeper did ever so well in closing down the angle. He stayed big, and he made the target a lot smaller.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Looks like a good ball through. Raul looking to get on the end of this. Up for the header! Superb from Javier Hernandez! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Mexico tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And he's made certain that won't get through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And the defence can get it clear. Danilo. Now it's Willian. Willian. Oh, that's neat. Willian has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. He's there to get rid. Raul with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Marcelo pumps it upfield. Now the pass. Tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Tries a through ball. Clears it out of harm's way. Guardado. Raul crosses into the box. That'll be a throw-in. Goes for goal! Oh, almost a sixth!
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of the goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Played out to the right. And the whistle goes for half-time. And the action is back on the way. Brazil changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Vela. And it's Fernandinho. Douglas Costa. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. That look says it all. All it needed was him to get hold of the ball.
Look, sometimes you're already thinking about what you're going to do next, and you suffer a little lapse in concentration and end up with a red-faced moment like that. It's very frustrating.
Tries to dink it in. Has he found his man? Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Roberto Firmino has been given offside.
Yeah, as long as one voice is making the call to step up, they got it right.
Guardado. Ochoa gets it upfield. Who's going to make this theirs? Neymar has it in a wide position, so what next? Coutinho. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. Passes it through. What an adventurous run from a defender. Lovely feet. Hits it! He's put it wide.
Well, there's no messing about with this fella, is there? Just went straight down the middle. If only he could have applied the finish with the same conviction. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Spoon forward. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Goes wide. Raul. Mexico get it back again. Philippe Coutinho. Raul. João Miranda tries to get it forward quickly. Douglas Costa tries running with the ball at his feet. Roberto Firmino proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. He can get that clear. Javier Hernandez already with a hat-trick. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gets good distance on it. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Vela. Now it's Fernandinho. Fernandinho. They've done it! Can he find a finish now? Danger averted for now. Fernandinho. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Roberto Firmino plays it out to the wing. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, they do like to operate with a high line. It's risky if the ball's not pressed and the line isn't straight.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
And it's Raul. Javier Hernandez. Aimed long and direct. Well played, he saw that coming. Coutinho. Wonderful quick feet. A chance! Danilo goes for the cross. Firmly met. Real chance! Raul. Now it's Hernandez. João Miranda tries to get it forward quickly. Vela. Paulinho pumps it upfield. It's a loose ball. He's looking to get there first. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Neymar looking to play it into the box. Thiago Silva going full steam ahead down the left flank. Whose ball? Who's going to get there?
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Raul needed to come up with a better ball.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Hernandez. Spoon forward. Herrera. Now it's Hernandez. It's a long forward pass. And it's Raul. Forward it goes. Towering header! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Brazil grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Pumps it forwards. Neymar. Vela, aimed forward. João Miranda goes long and forward. And the counter is on. Can he finish? And the ball's come out. He's going after it. Who's going to make this theirs? Douglas Costa. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Boots it to safety. Chance! Away from immediate danger. He's put it on the right now. What's on? He's still going. Where to next? Oh, that's a real stopper. He's put an end to the threat. Aimed long and direct. Philippe Coutinho gets it back. Now it's Neymar. Up he gets! Wonderful from Roberto Firmino! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So is this the start of a comeback? Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Marcelo. Well, that's where he wants it. Ochoa deals with it effortlessly. Looks like a good ball through. Herrera. Now it's Hernandez. Javier Hernandez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hits it first time! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Now it's Roberto Firmino. Vela can hoist it clear. Roberto Firmino was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Neymar. There will be a throw-in. Shot a goal! No, not quite. Vela. Douglas Costa. And he's there to hoof it away. Philippe Coutinho pumps it upfield. And it's Hernandez. Fernandinho pops it towards the front. Douglas Costa delivers a cross, and that's been repelled. Massive leap! Good clearance and very necessary. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Steered out wide. Raul looking to get on the end of this. And that was asking just too much of him. João Miranda hoofs it forward. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Guardado. And he's on his way! Spoon forward. Guardado tries to get it forward quickly. Neymar makes himself available. Now it's Hernandez. Brazil have escaped via some do-or-die defending.
And that's very well played. What a good solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then, and something had to be done. Great commitment.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Brazil have themselves a penalty. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Dispatched with certainty.
You could feel the tension as he stepped up to take that, but it didn't bother him, and he tucked it away perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
In for a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Mexico didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Lovely bit of skill. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Neymar, it's a good run down the left-hand side. Great leap! They've done it!
You know, we may be looking at another classic here, and I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
And it's Fernandinho. Fernandinho shapes the shoot. It's come loose. Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Tries one! Saved only by poor finishing.
That was a very decent shot from distance. You know, a little less strength, and it might have just dipped under the bar. Good effort, though.
Guardado. Now it's Neymar. Keeper's got good distance on that. Thiago Silva gets into the right position to intercept. It's a long forward pass. That's a throw. Paulinho battles to win it back. Douglas Costa. Raul. A real chance to break. Thrust towards the front line. Guardado tries a long pass towards the front. Five minutes left on the clock. Javier Hernandez pins it out wide. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Neymar. Decent progress down the left. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Guardado. Dos Santos. Needed a better pass there. Dos Santos boots it upfield. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And it's Douglas Costa. Done very well to intervene. Neymar. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Dos Santos. Javier Hernandez. Long and high towards the flank. Paulinho gets it back. Douglas Costa gets into a dangerous position. Dos Santos. Raul looks to slip it through. Oh, good interception. Gets it upfield. Well positioned to make that interception. Out wide to the right. João Miranda tries the route one option. Dashing forward at pace. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's a throw-in. Herrera, he's onside. Played into the middle. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Dos Santos boots it upfield. Now here's the through ball. How about it? This could fall anywhere. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. Brazil did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. And it's Danilo. Neymar is flagged offside.
Oh, it looked like a training ground drill that almost worked a treat, only for that flag to go up. He just went a tad early.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries a long pass towards the front. Has he found his man? Well played, he saw that coming. Keeper's got good distance on that. Spoon forward. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Goes long and forward. That's a promising ball. Herrera. Now it's Hernandez. Javier Hernandez pushes it out wide. Oh, glorious footwork! Throw it. Oh, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Paulinho knocks it towards the front. Douglas Costa puts his foot on the gas. Aimed long and direct. Hernandez. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Another chance from a corner. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Mexico have a free kick. Douglas Costa. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Fernandinho. And he's made certain that won't get through. Who's going to make this theirs? Looks like a good ball through. Javier Hernandez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar, can he find a finish now? The home support won't enjoy that. Managed to get it away. Neymar gets up to head it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Mexico didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Looks to dink one in. Fernandinho, and it's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's a loose ball. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
Out to the flank. Herrera cuts it back. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Neymar, can he get through? Herrera knocks it away. Fernandinho plotting from out on the right-hand side. Up for a header! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete! Ochoa reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Brazil get themselves into the lead. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Danger averted for now. Hernandez with the ball through. Now here's the through ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Philippe Coutinho pumps it upfield. Half-time, extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Goes for it! Douglas Costa. Oh, he's come flying in. Dos Santos. And it's Hernandez. Thiago Silva gets his foot in there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Fernandinho tries to get it forward quickly. Dos Santos. Danilo. Thrust towards the front line. Chance! They've scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Herrera tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Douglas Costa. Neymar. Neymar's cross. That is wayward. Dos Santos. Thiago Silva battles to win it back. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Dos Santos. João Miranda pumps it forwards. So what now? Herrera looking to get on the end of this. Can he find a finish now? That's surely a foul. Free kick. Spoon forward. Fernandinho. Neymar. Sweet feet. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that would have been game, set and match.
And if they don't get the job done from here, he'll look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion. Should have finished things off.
He put on quite a show there.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Tries a through ball. It's got through to him. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Who's going to make this theirs? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Ochoa gets it upfield.
Herrera can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Neymar, and the finish! Neymar, one of a type, he's brilliant! And surely that settles it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Brazil grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Tries lifting it over. And the follow-up! Aimed long and direct. Brings it forward. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And now they can launch a counter. Dos Santos. Now the pass. Shoots! Disappointing finish in the end. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Douglas Costa has it out wide and in space. And out to safety. Paid to a promising move. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that's a throw-in. Spoon forward. Oh, good interception. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. And that will be the final act. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Brazil gave themselves a